I think a big part of musical collaboration is being able to listen to the vocabulary that the other musicians are playing and being able to pick up on that and play with them in that sense. Being able to listen really well and sort of jump over the normal hoops that you might have to jump through trying to get to know somebody as a player or as a teammate or whatever. If you listen for those things, it seems to like really gel immediately, and you can instantly, write good music and have a good groove. When Torin is kind of ripping it on bass and he's walking up, or he's doing some sort of, line that appears to be going somewhere, it implies that we're going to some sort of point of arrival. So I'll do a fill, crash, and then, change up the groove like you're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like reading, anticipating like where someone is going with this vocabulary, like watching, because light is faster than sound.
Maybe I think the more odd and out there things get, I think the more important like eye contact. At a certain point, you're gonna want to look at your counterpart, because you're gonna want to like kind of give them a signal as to how to return back to order, maybe.
We were going out and then came back on one totally together.
One of the cool things, like especially with hits, is to link up with somebody that knows, that has been exposed to your kind of the same kind of music you have been as well, so they can tag team things with you. That's essentially, like you were saying, lining up. Sometimes you'll be playing with somebody and you'll and you gotta stop. You're like, oh wow, I totally didn't think we were gonna end on that hit. But just from playing so much, you kind of go on a whim and just go like what feels.
Yeah, I think that's another like kind of a body language thing.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing where you watch people, go right into that, and you're able to like make those hits happen simultaneously.
We met in my living room. Day after Halloween, I just walk into my living room and there's this guy sleeping on the couch, and I say, what's up? I'm Torin. What's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm John, and I think I came in here, and he's like, oh, you got a piano, and he started playing the piano. I guess nowadays you meet a lot of people who are like, they say they really like, oh yeah, I play, and you'll play with them, and they don't have, like we said, much of a vocabulary. And it's really tough to jam with somebody that doesn't have much of a vocabulary, because your conversation can't go a lot of places, essentially. It's all about it's all about a language, and the more words and phrases and punctuation marks that and the better off your music will be, and the more odd places you can go. I produce a lot of hip hop, and a lot of things with producers nowadays is not knowing anything about music. They play me a song and it's got these really cool chords. I'm like, oh cool, you're playing like a G major 9 to an F major 7 after that, and then a C7 after that, and they're just like, what? I don't know what you just said. And that's one of the things you gotta know. You gotta know a certain amount of vocabulary, and it's just a little hill of information, and I swear, once you get over it and you just see what it is, it's just endless from there.